All right, we're at the Middle Fork trailhead of the Gila Wilderness. You can see the smoke in the background, but the trails are not closed yet. The smoke is blowing north of us, so we're going to head out that way towards the Middle Fork. And we've got 5 nights to do here, so let's get started. And right behind us is the hot springs right through those trees.
Oh, yeah.
I stood up on him.
Oh, he's a thick guy.
How the fuck do we get around him?
Let's wait a second. Paul, can you walk around to the left here, see what he does?
Yes. I thought Phil was going to catch him with his trekking pole.
Don't get too close. They got a pretty good jump.
Ooh. He is nice.
He's ready to go too, man. He's ready to launch. Keep going, buddy. Oh, anybody have a wet wipe for my pants? These crossings are just fantastic. They feel really good because it's like 91. Looks like we got some beaver action going on here. Or wait a minute, that could be just axe action. You know what? I'm gonna say that was axe action. Oh, a beaver dam. We got a beaver dam.
Putting a wool t-shirt on in the morning. It just feels so good.
I would say this is a sycamore.
Yeah.
Look at this interesting growth here. It's on the ground, yet it's primary, got a primary branch going up there. Well, today's day 2. We're in the canyon of the Middle Fork of the Gila River in the Gila Wilderness. Today is May something, and we're headed to the meadows today. It was the high yesterday were around
110.
at one time it was 107 on my thermometer, but it probably averaged around 97. And the low last night was 44.
Philip.
What?
Rude.
What? What'd I do?
Shot that thing right in my face.
Oh, shit.
I did? I'm sorry.
That's cold. Oh,
Good morning.
yeah. What do you got? Some
You know, my shoes finally got dry.
I've seen about 20 shoes. I mean, tadpoles about that friggin' big here.
Yeah.
Oh, this does not make me happy.
Hello. Good morning. Oh, it's getting my pants wet. Oh,
Oh my God.
on my car. Yeah, I didn't roll them up enough.
Me neither.
Oh,
Yep.
Oh God. Damn.
And of course, it's just to the top of Gunny's socks. You said there is somebody behind you?
yeah.
Like a human or a bear?
Yeah, humans. You hear them talking now.
This is a party right here. Oh God.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Wow.
pretty.
Just amazing. Canyons like everybody else in their videos has said. His fantastic campsite about a half a mile south of Little Bear Creek Junction. Got walls on both sides, some fantastic trees, wide open, beautiful canyon walls on both sides. Magnificent trees. Look at that view. It's fantastic. Stream crossing number 14 for this morning, the first 30 minutes. Hey Jen.
Hi, Phil.
Hey. Hey Paul. Gunny. Good morning.
Gunny.
Hey.
Good morning.
Morning.
Water source just below or just south of Jordan Hot Springs. We're probably a half mile or less south of Jordan Hot Springs.
Pretty good. 1.5 miles. I get 3 miles to the end of that 1 5 miles to go.
This, folks, is a gigantic poison ivy tree. It's a stand. Look at that shit. Poison ivy here. Poison ivy here. Another fucking poison ivy tree. Look how big that is. The biggest poison ivy tree bush I've ever seen in my life. Okay, another literal forest of poison ivy.
Yeah, but why would we cross? We couldn't have cut through?
No, that was pretty sheer right over there.
Oh, it is. Yeah, look at that.
I mean, that's like, I mean, it's gotta be a fish. That's huge.
He's looking at us.
All right, we have just arrived at the meadow. According to Gunny, we've gone 11 miles, 6 hours. 4 o'clock right now. We just got here. I'm headed down to get some water. Smoke is sitting in here. I don't know if you can see it on the screen. Let's go down here. Supposedly water's down here. All right, there's one of the forks. So, I don't know about you, but I'm pretty beat. Oh yeah, and I forgot to add that it's most of the day it was about 87, and then for the last 2 hours it's been about 91. So it has been absolutely killer. And then in this smoke too. So it's been no piece of cake. Let's get some water. Okay, it is 4:17, and I want you to look at what that says. There's water, getting some water. I need to send an in-reach message asking for my evacuation. I'll find it over here. Oh, there it is. All right, we're just about set up. The wind appears to be blowing in a direction to blow the smoke away from us. So we're keeping our fingers crossed. So we're leaving camp here at the Meadows on the middle fork of the Gila River. We're headed back to Little Bear Creek, which is right next to Jordan Springs. And we'll probably camp there before heading back towards the trailhead and possibly up the West Fork and hiking up past the cliff dwellings, depending on smoke and how we're feeling. Another thing is that we had clear sky this morning. There's no smoke whatsoever. So I guess that's due to how cold it was, 37 degrees this morning, and the fact there's no wind. So right off the bat, we've got our first of probably 300 crossings. 8.25 miles to Little Bear Canyon.
I know, that's what I was looking at. I'm like,
It'd be a hellacious handholds and shit to climb that.
what kind of rock where they do the cliff dwellings, because it has these natural holes, you know, these little hand and foot, you know, notches.
Yeah.
So they could get up into their little caves. Mint.
Pepper and still.
Hmm. Problem was we had to, the hard part was memorizing all of the epochs,
Yeah.
you know, all the different layers, trying to memorize all that.
I'm gonna do mine till 6 o'clock.
You're recording.
That's all right. What?
I say, I'm shocked that those people are hiking in so late in the day on a Memorial Day weekend. Like,
Yeah. What?
oh God, I just couldn't breathe. I was like snorkeling and snorkeling and
Yeah.
snorkeling, and I was like, oh, I gotta get
I had
up.
a little trouble getting to sleep last night. I couldn't get my temperature right.
I never got out of my quilt. I was in my quilt the whole night.
I was either too hot or too cold.
So I did not need the sleeping bag last night.
I was
which
trying to
the
get my
first night.
quilt, you know, to right for me, and my quilt over my bottom half, and that adjusted the temperature just right to where I could fall asleep. But at night, it's just a little too much.
I was toasty warm. I did not, because every night I've had to pull my sleeping bag out and use that. And then last night's the first night I have not needed the sleeping bag.
Yeah.
So I slept on top of the sleeping bag.
That they doubled over. They were sticking out. And then they gave me an IV, and they gave the emergency room nurses like,
Oh, that's Trey cool.
he come out here and spend some time in his motorhome and day hike around. And help shuttle us.
Just make sure you have a high clearance vehicle.
I know his motorhome will not make it up there.
Okay, day 4, Sunday. Sunday of Memorial Day weekend, and we're headed out. It's 9 o'clock in the morning, but I want to show you this. This is all poison ivy. See all those light green trees in front? It's all poison ivy. Don't believe me? Okay, let's go up here and take a peek. Apology accepted. All right, we're going to sneak down here to the beaver pond. See if we can catch any of them. So I'm living across the way there, and I burrow under those rocks. Just a bit hazy. Oh my God, did you see that?
Yeah. Trying to catch up with Mom.
"11:05 in the morning."
Flies have found me. It must smell bad enough now I've attracted them.
Well, in that case, I've apparently...
It's the hot springs. We're just out of the wilderness, and through that canyon is the trailhead. All right, we're about 300 feet from the trailhead parking lot, which is just down from the visitor center where those people are at the top of that road. Okay, we've just finished up 4 days and 33 miles in the middle fork of the Gila Wilderness. The temperatures average 37 low to over 100 degrees. But we had a fantastic time. It was really beautiful. I hope you can make the trip sometime.